Breaker 1-2, checking in 1-2. Good morning, everyone. If you're asking what I'm doing, I'm being a little bit crazy because I looked up at my web camera and there's a shield bug sitting right in front of the camera. So suddenly we get taken over by a shield bug. That's what happened there. He's looking at me like, I dare you. Move, I dare you. Now I have to slightly readjust this because I bumped it trying to get shield bugs. I got 2 of them. They're multiplying. I've got one on my web camera, one on my secondary device. They're multiplying. They're everywhere. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's the way to start with stream off. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Phasmophobia. I hope you have your thinking caps on. Today is detectives only. Everything is working fine. The internet's back online. I don't know what happened last couple times we tried, but it's working. We're good to go. Pingcord is being an absolute jerk. And it has not literally told anybody I've gone live, so I did it myself. And then it suddenly decides this morning, oh, I'm going to tell you the video you put out 2 days ago. Now it's live. I'm like, I put it out 2 days ago. Bruh. Alright, I think everything is working. Both web cameras seem to be on. Everything seems to be working just fine. I don't like my secondary monitor is still over here, but we're still working on the fine-tuning of that, so I do have to look like a million miles away to see that. Show bugs. Hopefully the ads are running for YouTube right now. I can't really tell. They changed how they do YouTube settings, so I can't always figure out if they're working the way they're supposed to be working. We're going to assume that they are working the way they're supposed to be working because I am too tired to deal with it. I was up super late last night, aka I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. So we're doing this very sleep deprived, very quickly this morning, and it's going to be a good time. So yeah. Make sure everything's working, audio's working, you know, all the good jazz that goes with that, and then we'll be ready to hop in. I'm gonna pretend like my hair is working. Yikes, it's got some spikes in it this morning. It's got its own personality. Holy moly. Alright, let's do an audio check and we'll be ready to get going here. We're good to go. Whoa. Volume turned down. Sheesh, goodness gracious. Holy moly, my ears are gonna get blown off their hinges. Okay. We are good to go. If not a little bit loud, actually. My microphone was a little peaky this morning. I don't usually have my microphone peaking. If I lean over here, is that better? Yeah, we'll say that's probably better. Alright. This is my favorite day of the week. Favorite month of the year. However you want to put this. This, as I always say, and I say this so often, but I truly, truly mean it for this one and no evidence. This week's challenge is detectives only. Put your detective skills to the test. This ghost is giving nothing away. Correctly find the ghost type in 42 Edgefield Road. As I was saying, this is tied with no evidence as my favorite challenge of the week. Because, as you might guess, it is a no evidence challenge on 42 Edgefield Road. It's one of my favorites. The only downside, well, you'll see here in a minute exactly what it is. But it's a really good one. I'm going to hop right in. I'm not going to explain anything else. It's no evidence. What else do you need to know? Oh, yeah. It's tier 1 everything. That's the downside to this one. No evidence, you get tier 3. Detectives only, you get tier 1. So we have everything on the board to use. It's just all tier 1 junk. Like, it's awful to try to find the ghost with, but I mean, you can do it. It's not impossible. There's no saying you can't do it. It's just a pain in the rear. So, if I remember correctly, yes, I've done this one so many times. No setup time. We're on professional settings. We should know where the breaker is. No, yep, there it is. Breaker's in the basement. Settings at 100%, and we are looking at a female ghost. Look at that. I have no camera, so I can't look for orbs. The only thing we need right now is a flashlight, a thermometer. Oh, and we'll say a camera, because we want to make sure we don't have a ghost of orbs. So we gotta do everything relatively quickly, because we want to get the ghost before it starts hunting at 0% sanity. Do I have sanity pills? I do. Level 1, of course. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk in, we're gonna go get the breaker, and we're just gonna scan and see if we get orbs on the way. Because that would immediately rule out every single ghost and tell us we have a mimic. Which would be hilarious and very unlikely. So we're gonna try it, see if we can get it. And we might have a little bit of fun with this week's challenge, because usually I just kind of like spend time trying to get the ghost right. I might just full out gung-ho it and just go for the cursed object, which I know, if I remember correctly, should be a Ouija board. Power is now on. Now we can look for temperature changes. I don't think it was snowing outside, though to be honest with you, I was not looking. We're going to talk really fast because I just woke up and I'm ready to go and revving for this week's challenge. Alright, let's just make sure we got power. We do have power. Good. I want to make sure we actually had a functional breaker. I didn't even look. Ouija board. Oh, yeah. 100%. Okay, so here's the trade-off we could do. We could do the Ouija board right now, and we could try to find a hiding spot, and we could try to listen and see if the ghost is off speed. If it's normal speed, I'm toast because I've ruined pretty much every single opportunity I had to get the ghost. If it's off speed, however, we can probably identify it quickly. So this is really going to come down to a, do we risk this early in the game? We do. We 100% do. Should we? Probably not. Alright, let's see. Do we have a... Well, we don't have an Onryo, and I know where the ghost is now. That saves me having to do that test. Also, that's what I was worried about, was having the Onryo test right off. So we're looking at a ghost either in the hallway or, like, right here. Because they light candles. And my hanging spot's in the garage. Okay, cool. So either I'm going to be in the dang hanging spot, in the ghost room, or it's right here. Which, I mean, it lit a candle. I mean, it's definitely over here somewhere. And we have determined from past experience that if you light the candle, you are not an Onryo. I am going to grab a smudge while we're doing this plan. Because if we're doing this, which we apparently are, because now we know where the ghost is and where our hiding spot is. Interesting double activity right off the bat. We just want to say that there's a chance we have a Dio, and that is not a thing I want to deal with right off the bat with no warning whatsoever. So, let's go back in. I did grab a lighter. Yes, my lovely tier 1 lighter. And we're going to play a game I really don't know if it's a good idea of it being right here. Okay. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. There we go. Don't break the board again. Sheesh. Okay, I'm on push to talk. We're good there. Alright, let's... Please give... Off speed. Off speed. That is so normal. That is so normal, it's not even funny. That's not even funny. That's not even nice. Alright, well, it sounds like it's downstairs. You can barely hear its footsteps. Not a Dio, not a Hantu, not a Rev, not a Twin. These are so out of order now, it's just throwing me off. Not a Moroi. Ghost, ghost, ghost. Come here. Ghost, ghost, ghost. Okay, short hunt and a blasted normal speed ghost. Okay, so now I am toast insanity. Let's go get some more of that real fast. Because I was hoping I get like off speed right off the bat, which would really help me. But no! We're gonna be annoyingly normal. Alright, how bad's my sanity? Oh, can I do hide and seek? Not bad. I should have asked his age, but I guess it doesn't really matter because, you know, it's not going to be a thing with how slow that thing was. So, we're good at these. I don't need these for a little bit. We need to find the ghost room for sure now. It sounds like it came from downstairs. Now, everything else comes down to a test of just testing the ghost for anything. Like, what does it do that other ghosts don't do? And at the time, I don't know what, but I feel like it might be down. Yeah, it's not here. It came upstairs and turned the light on. Did it come all the way up the stairs and turn the... I guess it must have. Okay, I need the light switch on this hallway. Okay. Are you down here? I mean, I know you're down here. Yeah, you took that paintbrush. I figured that'd be full. Okay, so we probably have a ghost down here? Why is the temperature so high? Why temperature so high? I mean, it's dropping. It's just not dropping fast. Oh, I hate tier 1. I hate tier 1. Come on. If you don't keep dropping, I'm gonna say you're upstairs somewhere. I'm gonna go check upstairs real quick. Oh, tier 1. It's so bouncy. It's so finicky. I swear it came up the stairs, but maybe it was just there. Maybe it was never there in the first place. Because that would have been a really weird location for the candle lit to be upstairs. And, like, we were in the garage and in that area, and I never heard anything that happened. Like, it said things were happening, I never heard them. Is it maybe upstairs? Oh, well, it's not a Jinn. That's good to know. It's gonna throw I'm just throwing a lot of things at here right away that I don't know what it is. Ugh, I don't like this. I did not like that. I swear it should be around here somewhere. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Breaker's in the garage. What am I doing? I mean, it had to be close enough to light that candle. And yet, that's what's throwing me off. Is it didn't sound like it was coming from close by. So it could have just been wandering the house potentially. I should have asked the Ouija board where it was. I thought I knew though, so I thought it was going to be a problem. It did not spawn in the room outside though. Okay, the breaker's back on now. Maybe I need to go upstairs. Maybe I should have brought an EMF. There's so many maybes that I should have taken into consideration before I was doing this. Okay, we're gonna take a little trip. I'm gonna drop this all until we know where the ghost is. I'm gonna take a little trip upstairs. I highly doubt this is gonna be a mix. This is probably useless, but when you have nothing else to go off of, it's up here. Sweet. Forget which room is. Oh, it's this one. I'll say I forget which room has the radio in it. Oh, that would have been too easy. Dagnabbit, no orbs. Okay, so it's either this room or the next one over. I mean, I've got smoke breath in this one. Hi, ma'am. Cute. I was gonna say it's this one because smoke breath in here, but you interrupted me. So definitely this room. No orbs, so we're safe on that accord. That was a perfect landing on that flashlight. I don't know what you're talking about. Best landing I've ever had. Yeah, talk about personal space. Hi, Eden. How are you today? That ghost is like, you get none. What's personal space? Never heard of it before in my life. What is that thing? Okay, salt. What else did we have? Did we have anything else on us? The crucifix. I didn't know where the room was. There we go. So many things. So many past regrets that I did not do things first. I should have asked where the room was first before I did the hide and seek, but I was really hoping it was going to be off speed and obvious. It wasn't off speed or obvious. Okay. Salt me, baby. Oh. I feel that. Oh, working so tired. I definitely feel that. I'm not too bad. I'm also tired. And I will be working later on, so I feel that. Alright, we've got the salt in there to try to test for wraith. This is the challenge. This could be really easy. This could get really difficult. Holy moly, I lost sanity. I wasn't in the dark that long. I want to test for phantom. I didn't talk to the spirit box. I didn't have a myling curse. How did I go from 100 to 0? I lost breaker one time. I was breathed on. That takes 10% sanity. What the diddly is that? How did I go to 60? The only thing I think of right now is phantom possibly on the table because it drains your sanity more when you're looking at it when it events, and it just evented on my face. So I want to do that. I also know it's not an honorio. When you mark things off on the book as not an option, can you mention why? Yes, I can do that for you. Yes, sorry. Sometimes I remember I gotta do things fast, and I'm like, I forget that I'm teaching too. But my job here is to teach as well. Yes, so for the first hunt, which I think might have been before you came in, Eden, it was a normal speed ghost. So we rolled off twins because twins have an off speed. One's faster, one's slower. Revenant is super slow until it sees you and it speeds up like a bullet train. Normal speed ghost. Onryo, that's unrelated. Moroi would have been slower because I had 99% sanity, so it would have been a very slow ghost. Hantu would have sped up. Actually, I'm going to put that one back on the table because I couldn't hear where it was coming from. I thought it was in the basement. It wasn't, so I could leave Hantu back on the table. Jinn we turned off because Jinns can't turn off the breaker. So because we had a breaker flip that I didn't cause, it can't be a Jinn. And Dios would have found me and hunted me down and murdered me, so didn't do that. That's what we have so far. An Onryo, because I walked into the room right at the beginning of the round and there was a light on, and I didn't turn the candle on. And Onryos can't light candles. That's all I have right now. I don't think it's a mimic. I can cross off mimic because we walked in the room and we didn't have orbs. And because this is a no evidence, we are forced to have orbs. What else can I take? What else do I need? Not a lot. I really want to check for a phantom right now. That was such a big sanity drop that that's the only thing I could think of. And we don't have a wraith because wraiths don't have salt. There we go. Yeah, I know you like the radio. Thank you. Okay, so there's that. What else? We're not going to get evidence. I would need a full door slam for a Yuri. It evented. Oh, so many of these are hunting things too. Okay. I was playing... Fine. I wish I had the breaker on again. You can't tell me that me trying to turn on the light is what broke the breaker. Come on. What do I keep doing this? The breaker is not here. See, that light right there. I did not like that light. And I am very weirded out by the fact that that light was on in the ghost room's upstairs. There is no reason that candle should be on if the ghost is upstairs. I really want to hunt right now because I think this is a phantom. Just by the massive sanity drain and the fact that I had to have been stalked. There's no reason a light would come on downstairs unless I was being stalked. 3 ghosts can do that: a wraith, a banshee, and a phantom. And considering I had such a huge sanity drop, and we know it's not a wraith because it stepped in salt, highly suspecting phantom. Unless I just really misjudged how long I was in the dark for. Give me the keys. I don't know why it's given to me. I can build a pulte pile. I didn't hear anything that sounded like a pulte explosion when it came down the stairs hunting. I don't have a vibe on anything else right now. It's pretty daggone quiet, actually, beside that. Alright, there's my light I was trying to turn on. Okay. If it's a mare, it should try to turn my light back off. Banshee I could get a scream for. That's what I brought this in for. I've got nothing else to do. Banshee would be a scream. Day-in, it could be a day-in. It would, what does Day-ins do again? Oh, yeah, they're the ones that speed up and slow down when you're moving. I might need to test that. I think it was probably normal speed, so I'm not super worried about the day-in, but I will check it just to be safe when it hunts. I'll move back and forth in the closet. Demon, normal speed hunt. Galu, changes speeds when you burn a crucifix. It felt normal speed, so it could still be a Galu. Goryo, I'm toast if it's Goryo. Hantu, I need to see it be faster when it hunts again. Mare, turn off the light. Smiling, super quiet when it hunts. Ahem. Cool. Obake shapeshifts. Obambo is a speed change every 2 minutes. Oni is more visible when it hunts. Phantom is less visible when it hunts. Pulte throws a lot of stuff. Raiju will be super fast if his electronics are in its room or in its path. Shade will be super inactive if it's not a shade. We've been invented on twice in the room. Spirit will wait 3 minutes before hunting after you smudge it. They will be super fast. Why is that not crossed off? Yokai can't hear me, and Yuri will move a door fully. I need a hunt. I just need another hunt. I'm gonna go look at my sanity again now that I've been hit by that sanity... Door? Which door was slightly touched? Closet door, not a Yuri, because Yuris have to fully open and close doors. That door was not fully open nor closed. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. Why do you like the breaker so stinking much? Well, hang on. Let me go see my sanity now that I got hit by that. Oh, come on. Tell me this isn't a phantom. Tell me this isn't a phantom. I was not in the dark that long. I do want to hunt, so I'm actually going to leave that there. I was not in the dark that long. There is no reason. That's for a Raiju test. There is no reason it should have dropped my sanity that much. By one event, and maybe I was in the dark for a minute max. No, there's no reason for that. I'm calling early phantom. I've been calling early phantom for like 20 minutes now, but I'm calling early phantom because that's weird. Alright, it's gonna have to see me. Alright, so I'm gonna line everything up. I should have a few seconds because I have a crucifix in that room. We are gonna have to book it all the way over here. That's what I don't like. Alright, I'm gonna get my smudge back. We are about to be in hunting range. And I would like to see this thing in his snoz before I do anything crazy. Yeah, here we go. We're in hunting range now. Alright. I'm gonna turn this main living room light on and we're gonna see how this goes for me. Because this could go very well or very bad, and I mean fast. Okay. Just to make sure he didn't spawn on my face. There we go. Alright, I know it's not a wraith, but a banshee will spawn near enough to me too that I could try to burn that out. Alright, come on. Be a phantom. I suspect you might be. You've been acting very weird, and if you're not, I'm draining sanity really fast for some odd reason. I'm sitting at 46% sanity. I know I'm in hunting range. Oh, okay. This is are fine. Everything is fantastic. This is a waiting game now. I was banking so much on the ghost being off speed that I went right for the Ouija board, which I don't regret doing, but it's also not doing great things for me now, because now I have to wait. Perhaps I should have found the room and been a little more specific. Oh, here we go, before I did anything. Oh! You're an Oni. That's not what I was expecting. That's an Oni. Did you see that blink? That was the most visible ghost I've ever seen in my life. That's an Oni. Okay. So the opposite of a phantom is an Oni. A ghost that's much more visible when it hunts. If the normal pattern is blink, 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 blink. That was almost blink, 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 blink. That was so visible. I had a very up close and personal of her face. That's an Oni. Okay. So it was the opposite of what I thought it was. How is that the opposite? Sure. I'm pretty sure that was an Oni blink. And it has been very eventy, so I'll give it that, but that sanity drain, holy cow. You telling me that was a normal sanity drain? Yikes. Okay. Oni. Show me Oni. Show me Oni! Let's go! Man. Oh my goodness. Alright, so it was literally the opposite of what ghost I thought it was. That was an insane sanity drop. Holy cow. Is it going to show me? 16 minutes for that round. Thank you so much. Interaction 47, events 2. It wasn't super eventy. That's what was throwing me off, I think. Sanity lost. 95% of my sanity. Wow. 95% of my sanity was lost. That is crazy. This radio is doing that thing again where it plays double music. I don't know how to fix it or why it's doing that. But yeah, that was one down, and we have 2 to go. I like that. That was tricky. So that was a visible ghost we could have got had we seen it. Alright. So we always play the risky strategy of let's go in, let's test for Mimic first. Let's find the room, let's test for Mimic. Then, let's play a really stupid game called Let's Place the Cursed Object immediately and see what happens. Hopefully I'm going slow enough for you. Oh my goodness, Edens. I know how to say that. I don't know why I had trouble with that. Hopefully that makes sense, Edens. I was trying to explain as I went along, so hopefully that's helpful to you. I didn't look where the breaker was. That was an idiotic thing for me to do. Oh, look, it's in the basement again. I appreciate that we ruled out Honoria right away last time, because that's the one that I really need to test for. Like, really early on, I need to test to see if there's a sanity loss because of things. Eden, okay. I can remember that. Okay, so I didn't see anything weird there. Power is now on. Let's see if we can find the room real quick before I do anything. I don't want to spend too much time in the dark. I don't know why my first method is to go for the orbs. I mean, the chance of orbs is so small. This is not the best thing to start off with. But I'm doing it because I want to be a little bit different than I normally do. I always go find the room first. It's a tradition of mine. But if I don't start with that, it might help me a little bit. Okay, I almost thought that was an orb and I got really excited. Alright, let's go look for the room now. Hello, Ghosty, my old friend. I could have asked the Ouija board. Oh, good, okay. Oh, I'm so glad. I've heard more people say that I talk too much, so I always am like the paranoia that I'm talking too much. Okay, I'm good with that. Thank you, Eden. You've made my day. Alright, 15 degrees. We're good. Ooh, interesting. Here? Anything widely out of place? No, of course not, because that would be too easy. Anything? Lovely red shoes. That tells me absolutely nothing. It's that people have really good taste in really fancy shoes. Is this my hiding spot? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, it's gonna be on the... Oh, ribcage. It's gonna be on the first floor. I guarantee you. It's gonna be on the stinking first floor. I'm spending a lot of time looking for this ghost. Ooh, that's a fast drop. Hang on. Hold everything. We got a fast drop in here. Come on. Give me smoke breath. That's really my big determining factor here. I need smoke breath. Come on. Or give me something that's been thrown out of place. Da da da. It's gonna be downstairs. Alright, fine. I'll just go ask the Ouija board where it is. You know, I ain't messing around. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this fast. I don't need this many lights on, though. This is too many lights. This is gonna blow a fuse or two. There we go. And we only want the gin to blow the fuse. I don't want to blow it myself. There we go. Remember that we got a hiding spot up here at the end of the hallway. I should probably have this light on just to help with that, because that's really dark. Really dark. Alright, come on. I didn't see the ghost orbs down here, so I'm highly suspecting we don't have ghost orbs. Darn it, I was really hoping we'd have a really obvious ghost. Whoa, it's in the... Excuse me? Is it here or is it in the hallway? I just got smoke breath. Smoke breath by the front door. We've got a ghost right at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, it's hallway. Oh, goody. And the candle's on again! The blasted candle's on again! Not an Honorio. What is it with this candle? I swear I come in and this candle is not on. We're not hiding in the lockers in the garage this time. Phew. Is it basement hiding? I don't really want to go all the way upstairs unless I have to. Basement hiding. Okay, I can manage that. Story. Story's playing Bellatrix again. Of course he is. Okay. Well, all or nothing. We know where the ghost room is now. We're good to go on that theme. It's been very quiet. My sanity's at 76. I'm going to take one because hide and seek is not going to hurt me too much. And I do want to ask how old it is first. And you can calm that flickering down because I'm not even in the house. So, cool your jet, sir. Okay, let me see what we can do here. Let's ask its age first. If it'll work with me. How old are you? 39. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, you are 39 years old. I definitely heard a cup get thrown in here now, so that's great. I don't want to be where I'm standing. Okay. I should probably turn the lights on downstairs. Oh, they are on. That's a horrible light. Okay, I'm gonna get 5 seconds until I do this. So, hide and seek. Okay, it's going. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. And we have equipment on in that room too, so keep that in mind, but the camera is on. It's normal again. It's daggum normal again. Yeah, that's very normal. Okay. Twins is gone. Raiju is gone. Revenant's gone. Morroy's gone. I didn't look to see if it was male or female. We'll come back to that. Hantu is gone. Hello? Come down here so I can see you? So I can see your beautiful face? Okay, son. Alright, well, we gained very little off of that. What a surprise. And is the breaker out? Nope, it's just my eyes. Okay. So, that was not super helpful. It's not a Hantu, it's not a Raiju. It was very normal speed. Is it male or female? Oh, it's male. Hallelujah, glory be. Peter Hans. We do not have a Banshee and we do not have a Day-In. They are forced to be female. So, we're safe on those two. That at least knocks off two that I was worried about. I mean, I still want a Day-In. It's still the one I've not had yet. That is a lot of activity from that ghost. That's a lot of activity. Alright, let's get some crucifixes in here. I shouldn't need a smudge for a couple minutes unless I get a demon, and that's going to be very unfortunate for me. Alright, salt, crucifix, double crucifix, got the big room. Grab the flashlight, grab the other crucifix. We're going to test for Wraith, and we are going to turn the breaker back on. Okay, that one was not me. This is not a big enough crucifix. So we are doing it in the dark now. Because I just put my flashlight down. Can't be a Jinn. Oh, there we go. I can totally navigate this house in the dark. What are you talking about? The Jinn is gone. Which is good. I didn't want to deal with that anyway. I would have liked to see it while it was hunting. So that's why I asked how old it was. First, it wasn't off speed, so I'm not worried about the possibility of a thing. Why did I not cross that off again? Actually, it's because I'm not used to where it's located. It's not a DO. I love this, and they've relocated everything, and I'm like, I don't know where anything is now. Give me a couple of salts there. Well, I know you're still in here. I haven't checked for orbs in this room. I'm just gonna point that out real quick. You be touching stuff. You be touching stuff. Where you be touching stuff at? I don't know. It didn't show me. But I'm not seeing orbs. So I'm not, unfortunately, looking at a mimic again. Why is there no lights on in this house? Why did we go completely lightless? Alright, now we wait for the hunts to happen again, and we'll be standing here. That was a really... Your room's over here. Sir, why did you throw a cup all the way over here? I mean, I'm assuming it's what you just threw. It was definitely a cup that I heard. Just gonna do a quick little sweep in here. Nope. Whoa, okay. Disturb assault. We are not looking at a wraith. I don't think we're looking at a mimic either. Okay, I need a door touch from a normal room. So that would be the front door. I'm gonna open these all the way just for the sake of it. I doubt they'll reach them. There's that one. The basement door is definitely in range. That one's fully open already. And I have the garage door fully open. So, that's what we're looking at right now. There's not a lot. I love it that light keeps lighting itself. That's it. That's all I've got for right now. I can make a Pulte pile. I can listen. Well, I can't listen for Banshee screams. It's not a Banshee. I could do a Mayor test. Goryo, I'm just toast on. Obake will shapeshift. Myling goes into Quiet Hunter, and I heard that thing, so I'm going to say probably not a Myling. Bombo changes speeds. Oni's more visible. Phantom less visible. Pulte throws a lot of stuff. Shade doesn't do things when you're in the room with it. Did it just blow out the candle in the hallway over here? Oh, it did. Look at that. I have not been in the vicinity of it doing anything this entire time, right? I was in the basement when it threw the cup. I was over here and threw the cup. It blew the light out while I was here. It stepped in the salt while I was in here. I've never been in the ghost room when something's happened in the ghost room. So that in itself is very suspicious. Spirit is a 3-minute timer. Yokai. If you are a yokai, can you please get mad about now, please? I am talking on the radio. Is my sanity low enough for this trap? I have no idea. Probably not. I need it to be below 80. Well, we have lost some. 68 is low enough. Woo! I'm just gonna pick this back up real quick. I think I might be about to die. So we know hiding is in the basement. We'll need it because we'll have to go right through the ghost and down to the basement. And the light is still on down here, right? And this is why we check ahead of time. There we go. Okay. If you are a yokai, please get angry about now. I am definitely standing in your room and talking on the radio. Unless you're over here. In which case you change rooms and you're not a Goryo. I'm missing the little nutcrackers that sit right here usually. Hello, ghost. Bum 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 bum. This is the yokai song. This is the yokai song. This is the yokai song singing all day long. I get the feeling you're not a yokai. Alright, I don't think that's a yokai. If that's a yokai, that's the most deaf yokai I've ever had. No door interactions. There's a whole bunch of nothing going on right now. Yeah, things have happened. But I don't think any of them while I've been with the room with the ghost. So I was standing in the ghost room when it blew out the candle. But that could theoretically be from this room. You have to be in the same room as the ghost when it happens. See, there's a cup been thrown in here. Wait, you wouldn't be moving in here, would you? Because you were definitely in that hole before. I kind of would like if you would. That would eliminate Goryo. I don't have to deal with that ghost. There's no given evidence for a Goryo other than the fact that it changes rooms. So, I mean, that's kind of hard to guess on a no evidence run. It's gonna be one I'm gonna have to see again, I think. I have my feelings, my suspicions about a shade right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very weird that there's not a lot happening. And everything that has happened, there's a hiding spot there too. And everything that has happened while I've been outside the room. I think technically I'm on the stairs here. I'm still outside your room. I'm not really sure where the threshold is for this particular hallway. Maybe the stairs is the threshold. Okay. This is weird. This is weirdly quiet. I don't like this. I don't trust this. I'm pre-marking shade. I don't have a strong vibe about it like I did with the Phantom last time, which actually ended up being an Oni, so that doesn't mean anything in my defense either way. But this doesn't feel right. This feels... Sink? Bathroom sink? Oh boy. So anyway, it's in the kitchen now. I was not ready for that. That was not a Phantom or an Oni link. That was normal. Didn't speed up. I can't hear it. I know it's hunting. I can barely hear it. I can hear it, but it's not super loud. Had I not been in the room with it, I may not have heard that. Okay, left my sanity at, because why did it start? Yeah, it had just spawned in the bathroom. Which I guess technically isn't that far away. It could have just wandered. How's my sanity looking? 52! 52! And you chose to hunt. Well, that eliminates a whole bunch of things. Because that's 51, 53 margin of error, but that's not going below 50. That is not a normal hunting speed ghost, or hunting time ghost. So that definitely rules out Shade, because Shade hunts at 35. What else are we eliminating here? Demons on the table. Goryo's a normal speed, a normal time. I don't know about Galio. I think it's 65. I'm not sure. Mayor is Mayor is 60 if the lights are off, and it was off. If it did move to the kitchen, the lights are off. Obake is normal, so that one's gone. Obambo, I'm unsure about. Polti's gone, and Spirit's gone. And Yuri's gone, too, actually. So, if we have done this correctly, we're looking at a demon, a Galu, a Mayor, or an Obambo. These are very hard to test because 2 of them are new, and I don't know the threshold for their hunting. I'm pretty sure a Galu is 65, but a Obambo I'm not sure about. Demon can hunt whenever it darn feels like it. I can walk back in, it can hunt me. Mayor is 60 if the lights are off. Galu is 65. I think if there's a crucifix nearby, I really needed it. I needed to stay there. And I needed to smudge it and then see if it got faster. I didn't test for it, and that's kind of my own error. I was scared. I wasn't expecting it to hunt. Oh man, this is a challenging one. Okay. I mean, it was so quiet. So I almost said myling, and I'm like, no, that can't be a myling because that was way too, what's the word I'm looking for? It's early in the morning. It was too early of a hunt. Mylings hunt at 50%, so there was no reason for that. Alright, we've got that, I'm back to 83. If it hunts right now, I mean, I thought maybe it was going to be a yokai, but then it decided to do that. As soon as I went to investigate that, yep, water, there we go. As soon as I went to investigate the water, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. That's a loose theory. It's confirmed, but still a loose theory that just turned the light off as soon as I turned it on. I am happy to take Mayor and go. Because it could have been, it would have hunted early because the light was off in the bathroom. That's where it was. It wasn't in the hallway where it was supposed to be. It was in the bathroom. Okay. That was, like I say, a very loose theory that was going to be a Mayor because of the light flicker. I mean, it's very confirmed that Mayors do turn the lights off almost immediately when you turn them on. That is a Mayor ability. But also, there's always a chance that the ghost is happening to go for the light at the same time you go for it, and it happens to hit it at the same time. But nope, that did narrow it down with it being 1 of 4 ghosts. It was a good chance we had it. It's a mare. 2 out of 3 complete. That was a long round. That was a long round. Holy cow. Okay. One more. We need one more, right? And please give me something else speed this time. I've dealt with your normal speed ghost twice now. Mare is one of the hardest ghosts to guess and no evidence. I'm very thankful that it wasn't a Goryo, because that is the hardest one to guess, because there's nothing to get other than it changes rooms. So potentially it was trying to change to the bathroom, and it just hadn't got there yet. Bradley Brock, we are not looking at a Banshee or a Dayan. Yay. One of these days I'm going to get a Dayan. It's the one stinking ghost I haven't had yet. Okay, give me a Mimic. Show me Mimic. Show me where Breakers. I didn't look again. Is it up here this time? Of course not. Why would it be upstairs? Because that's too easy. Oh yeah. I want to see orbs. I want this to be a quick last round. At the same time, I don't want it to be, because I like working on the evidence and working hard for it. And getting a Mimic just seems too cheesy and too easy. But I don't see any orbs so far. Up we go. Power's on. I'm going to do something fun. Because we've had success so far. And this is really a game that I should know better than playing, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm checking that candle first. That candle's been on both times so far. It is currently not on. Okay. Hiding? No. We're not hiding up here. Has that car always been green? I feel like that car keeps changing colors. So we're not hiding up here. Let's check the lockers down here. I just ran into an invisible barrier. Not hiding down here. I swear I hit something on the stairs. Like, there has been times that I have actually hit the ghost going up and down the stairs, which is hilarious. I physically ran into it, and it's like, oh, there's a forcible barrier here. Alright. Well, we don't know where hiding is. It has to be upstairs. So I'm gonna pray the ghost is not on my face. How old are you? What is your favorite room? He's 76. Where are you? Purple. Goodbye. Purple bedroom. Alright, we're gonna get some sanity. He's upstairs. Alright, purple bedroom. There's 2 of them upstairs, if I'm not mistaken. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, yep, we're taking sanity. That killed me a lot. That's very active. We need some sanity. We need it now because I played too much with the Ouija board. I knew I was going to because I really needed to see what was happening. I wanted to find the room a little bit faster this time. Okay, that's our one chance. We're not getting a second try at this. Let's go get the purple room. Please, I also need the thermometer. Thank you. Okay. We're looking upstairs, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there are 2 purple rooms. That's orange. I think this is blue, right? Yeah, that's blue. That's the bathroom. You're not hunting. Stop that. Stop that. You don't scare me. Okay, this is purple, by the way. Extremely purple. Oh yeah, you're in here. Look at this mess. Holy moly, look at this mess. I don't know what door that was. Hang on, let's close these doors fully so we can test this. Right, so we are looking. I was hoping this room had a candle in it. We're looking at a purple room ghost. That's fine. Does my hiding happen to be up here in this room? Yes. That is convenient, considering the ghost is going to be right there. Okay. Let's do a couple normal things before we do something crazy, just because I want to switch things up a little bit. And we always go right for the crucifix, the cursed object. So let's do something that's not going... That's a 4. That's a suspicious 4. Okay. We're going to do salt. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab my candle. And we're going to test for this because I need to see if this is working. I need to see this for myself. So we are looking... Oh, I didn't take the camera upstairs either. Ah! Okay, I don't have hands. We'll come back for it. I want to get the candle in there to test for Onryo because it's not lit anything up, so I am concerned about the possibility of an Onryo, which is always on the table. We want to do it early while we have sanity. Because it's hard to test later. You turn the shower on? Oh, the other shower. You get the other shower. Are you telling me I came in here for no lighters? Ha! That was smart of me. Okay. Hello, turn that off, please. We don't need to waste water in this house. Thank you. Okay. So there's that. Let's get the salt test going. You want me to leave the room without touching that? I didn't bring... Oh, well, that narrows that down quickly. Not a wraith. I didn't bring lighters, and I don't know why I didn't do that. Because that seems like a really important thing to do when you have a smudge. Okay, let me very quickly grab that. There we go. Because now we can test... Actually, I can test for yokai. Nope, not quite. Close. I can get the lighter in there. I can get the candle tested. I can smudge and run for my life if I have to. I'm doing a lot of things in my brain at one time. It's super active this time around. So I need to do the Onryo test like before I lose sanity. Okay, that's not gonna be a Yuri. That door is not not fully opened at all. Okay. Turning you back off. I don't need you on. Thank you. We need 3 candle blows relatively early on while I have sanity, because it's very hard to test an Onryo blowing out a candle if you have less sanity, because it could happen to fall at the same time it hunts. But an Onryo has a force thing that after it blows out a candle 3 times, it has to try to hunt. It only works on the first time, so we have to be here watching it. And that's why I'm doing this before I do the speed test, because if it's off speed and I did all of this for naught, I'm going to be so sad. Actually, you know what? I could do the test right now. That's going to take a second. What if I just go play with the cursed object right now? See, make sure it's not on off speed ghost, because if so, I'm going to spend a lot of time on that for nothing. Which I could be doing other things on, but it's going to be normal. It's always normal. When do I have a no evidence run on detectives only that's not normal? It takes me longer because they're always normal. Okay, let's do it. Hide and seek. And I've got electronics in the hallway to test for Raiju. Close. Oh, please close. There we go. Okay, here we go. What we got? Off speed, off speed, off speed. That's not off speed. That is annoyingly not off speed. Okay, and I'm moving. But we knew it wasn't a Dane anyway, so I was testing that for. 3 normal ghosts. They, Rev, Dio, Hantu, Raiju. Out. Myling. Very loud. You can hear it Moroi out. Hey, you! I got lucky on that one. So, pretty sure that's normal blink. I should not have done what I just did, but I did it anyway. Normal blink. Normal stuff. Candle has been blown out. I should check my sanity. I think it's okay. That did not feel like an Oni or a Phantom. It heard me, but then again, oh, goodness. But then again, it was like right on top of me, too, so. Not a lot of evidence gained from that one. Not an Oni, not a Phantom. I don't think that was a Jinn. I don't know if it was far enough away to test that for sure, though. The Butcher. Definitely the Butcher. Okay, we've got a 3-minute timer going, which doesn't mean anything because I just took sanity. So, I'm taking another one of these in. I'll finish my Onryo test now. Because that has been blown out once. Because it did during the hunt, which still counts, actually. So, I was really hoping that was going to be all for naught. Where did that shoe come from? Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, of course, I get no evidence when nothing is abnormal. And everything is normal and it takes me so long. It's fine. Alright, well, it didn't speed up when I smudged it in its snaz, so I don't think it's a Galu. I should have tested that. I should have been listening for that a little bit closer, but I did not hear a speed up there, so I think we're safe on that one. Obambo, it was normal speed. So doesn't Obama go from like a little bit slower to a little bit faster than normal speed? So for the now, I'm going to cross that off. I'm going to keep that tentatively on the table because that's still new and I don't know all the things about it. But I know it switches between 2 different speeds and that was not fast nor slow. That was pretty much on point normal. Polity is possible. Shade's possible. Mimic. I haven't checked orbs in here, have I? Twins. And, oh, that's not twin speed. And yokai. And it came to me, but I was really close to it. We need to test for, Mimic. We didn't bring a camera in. Well, we did, but we did bring it up. And that's on candle number 2, so I've got time. Okay, come with me, camera. I just want to verify. I doubt that you are, but I just want to verify. Because wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be a laugh if you had orbs? Oh, there's 2 on that. Yeah, I know, fire extinguish, thank you. Nope, no orbs right off. Keep an eye on them, sometimes they're late coming in. But, nothing so far. And, if I have done this correctly, we should be on candle blow number 3. Because it did blow it out once while it was hunting, and I do believe that still counts. Okay. I will do it a 4th time just to make sure. We're looking at very normal ghost right now. I've been calling lack of Onryo all night. It would be really funny if this was an Onryo, actually. Oh, stop it. You're not hunting. I was outside the threshold. I was outside the threshold for both of those. Both of these things that happened, I was outside for. I'm outside the room. That doesn't count. Stop it. You don't scare me. And you still have a chance of being a shade because I was over the threshold. I was outside the room for both of those events. And that first event when it got me, I was outside the room too. So this is very still possibly on the table for a shade. Now it's not. Never mind, spoke too soon. There we go. Because I was definitely in the room for that one. Alright, blow it out. I don't know why I'm holding the camera. Okay, you're just emphasizing the whole lack of a shade, aren't you? He really just wants to point out that he's not a shade. He just wants to let you know that. Okay, come on. I already know you're not a Yuri. Yeah, I already know you're not a Yuri. My sanity... Oh, that's 3. And there's no crucifix burn. Alright, I will do it one more time just to verify that I didn't mess up on the first one. But I'm thinking this is probably not an Onryo either. We could test for your yokai right now, though. Because I believe my sanity is probably low enough for this. But if I talk on the radio very loudly and very annoyingly, you might hunt. I don't want to even check my sanity. I don't even want to confirm that this is too high, but like, my sanity could be too high. I just took pills. But I don't want to leave the room in case this is an Onryo and it decides to burn out the candle. I could build a multi file. That's what else I could do. My brain is not working at full power today. I'm like, what do I need to do here? What would be the best move to make? Oh, stop it. I'm gonna throw my camera in here, because why not? Hello? No event? You just turned the light off? Okay. I can work with that. Mayor. Oh, I know you're not a Yuri. What is it with you in that door? Stop it. And that sink! Holy cow, is that 3 now? Well, that comes from that table, right? That was, okay, I thought that was a really good throw, but that's just from there. Okay, I don't have much to offer you for a multi power right now. Could you please blow my candle out before it runs out of power? Please and thank you. I don't want to go get another one. Another shoe. Hello? Bye. Okay, did that run out of things, or did I just... Okay. Oh, hello, not an Oni. Not an Oni, which we knew already. Alright, did that run out, or did it blow it out? Okay, it's gone. So, that candle's done. Probably not an Onryo, but I'm gonna get one more candle just to test that. And now I can see what my sanity's at. See if it's too high for this. Well, it's waiting a really long time. It's waiting a very long time right now. Alright, I am holding this. It should be trying to hunt at least by this point. I have no more sanity pills, so this is as far as I'm gonna get. Considering it's not acting like a yokai. I mean, it's gonna try to burst crucifix here in a minute, but I'm out of sanity. Okay. Come on. We're gonna find out very quickly if this is what I think it is. Spirit, I think yokai's out. Yokai, 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 yo. Yokai, 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 yo. Yeah. I don't think so. Goryo, Mare, Demon, Obake, Polty, Spirit. It's not very active as the demon. Is it still in here? Yeah, it says it's still in here. I don't believe it necessarily, but it still says it's in here. Okay. Have confirmed, not an Ario. Just verifying it for sure. It's not interacting with a lot. It's waiting a really long time to hunt. There's no other ghost that waits other than the shade, and we know it's not a shade. It's invented on my face 4 times. Can we just add to the Polty pile? Which this is a weird ghost. This one's throwing me off. You're still not hunting. Why is it doing nothing? My sanity is so low right now. It hasn't even tried to burn the crucifix. I know. Okay, is it changing rooms? Nope. That waited a while. That waited a really long time. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I need to see this thing. Okay. I need to be downstairs. I need to not smudge in fear because I knew it was coming. I need to be downstairs. I need to watch this thing full out hunt. This is a Polty. It ain't active. That was like one thing. That was one thing. That's what throws me off. Alright, we are sitting in hunting range now, so we can test for spirit. Okay. Yikes. I did not enjoy that. Did not appreciate that. We get 25 seconds to get out of here. I need to go get another smudge. Well, it's going to be a minute and a half now because I definitely smudged it. Oh, I waited so long. If it's an old day, but... Do I have time test for an old... No, I killed the board. I can't test for an old day now. And it should have been a lot faster earlier because I just found the room. Alright, let's take 2 of these. It did not hunt in the room. I like to point that out because I had the crucifix in there. So it chose to hunt outside its room. Which is leaning away from Goryo. I'm going to wait the minute and a half. And I'm going to see if it waits longer. I didn't time it because I wasn't expecting it to happen. So I didn't have the timer ready. But, yeah. I'm going to go set the timer up right now, actually. I need a timer for... Oh, never mind. That was not 3 minutes. Actually, that was really fast. That was actually really fast. Okay. We're a few seconds off. I knew that that was not 3 minutes. That was definitely not 3 minutes. That was barely the minute and a half, possibly. Okay. Alright. Like I said, I know we're behind. My timer wasn't ready. But that felt fast. Like, that didn't feel like a minute and a half. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Okay. Do it again. We are looking at about a minute. I was trying to set my timer for 1 minute when it happened. I was not ready for that. Because I'm getting demon vibes right now. I think it's a very lazy demon. But I think possibly we have a demon. I love I can see the activity board from here. Alright. We're at about the minute mark. Maybe it was a minute and a half. I just took... Oh, no. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. I don't feel Polty. I haven't felt Polty from the very beginning. I have nothing left to offer sanity-wise. I haven't felt Polty. I didn't see a shapeshift on that one. Mayor, maybe. Goryo, I think it's changing rooms. I think most likely this is a demon. I'm just not getting time to test it because it's trying to kill me too fast. I think the first one was just a really long time. Okay, it's not hunting yet. This is my last smudge. This is my last chance. I mean, the 3-minute timer is going. And I know it was a few seconds off. Which means we should actually be further along. I got 45 seconds left in the 3-minute timer. There was no way I was out there for 3 minutes. I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to reset it. That was pretty close to 3 minutes. It's my last chance. I don't think this is a spirit. But now I don't think it's a demon either. A demon could wait, though. Nope, it got me. Oh, it got me. Oh, I don't know. It's not a blocking, it's not pulting, it's not... I have nothing for Goryo Mayor. It's a mayor or a demon, I think, best guess-wise, but there's not a lot of concrete evidence on that one. It's just a gut feeling.
Welcome back. There's some
Okay,
jobs ready for you.
That's fair. It was a 50-50 shot. It was not changing rooms. It just happened to spawn outside the room twice. That's okay. That was a long round for a Goryo. I think I said in that round that Goryos are so difficult to get, and that did not help. Alright, let's do it again.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up for investigating.
Okay.
Got the intel.
Okay.
Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence.
And it looks like they left in a hurry. Alright, Walter Ramirez. We are looking at a male again. Let's cross those two off. Maybe I'll get a mimic this time. Wouldn't that be snazzy? And very unlikely. Alright, I have my timer ready this time. Okay, let me in. Let me in the house. Again, I didn't look. Let me guess it's in the basement. Oh no, it's actually here. I would have gone to the basement and it would have been right here. Okay, there's that. Thank you. Power's now on. Quick sweep of the house with the orb detector. Or I could just full ask where it is now. Let's ask it where it is. That's nicer to do. It'll be nice to it. Where are you? Goodbye. How old are you? 38. Goodbye. You're in the bathroom and you're 38. Oh, ribcage. Which bathroom? Are you in this bathroom? I feel like you might be this bathroom. That's a very open door. Are you this bathroom? Are you the upstairs bathroom? Give me more specific. There's like 5 bathrooms in this house. It just said the bathroom. We're going to assume this one first, because the other ones are all technically connected to a room. But it may be one upstairs. Oh, that was close by. Hello? That was a close by throw. I'm not gonna find that quick enough. But that was a very close throw. So I don't think it's an upstairs bathroom. I think it's here. I mean, unless it was just very, very loud. Okay. I will give the benefit of a doubt, and I will leave that right there. I will walk upstairs real fast and see if I see any activity upstairs. Because that was loud, but maybe I was just hearing the bathroom because it's right up here. Yeah, see, that's why we double check. Uh-huh, there it is. Oh, we're hunting. We're hunting, and I don't know where to go. Oh, shoot. Cool. It's hunting right now. Okay, I think it's done. Okay, I got away with that. I'm getting a sanity check. I know I was in the dark a really long time in that round. That was a lot of darkness. I just found the room when that started. Okay. That felt early, but I also made... Oh, I was just out of sanity. I was just toast. Wow. Okay, well, it took us way too long to find the room. Oh, and I used the Ouija board twice. I was like, why am I out of sanity? Because I used the blasted Ouija board. That's why. Okay. Well, at least we know where the room is now. I probably got very lucky there and should not have survived. Also, that was a hunt, so I could save the final hunt. We know that's normal speed. So not a Dio, not a Hantu. I couldn't test for Raiju because I wasn't ready for the room. Not a Rev. I'm going to leave Twins on there because that seemed a bit slow, actually. Not confirmed slow, but that felt a little bit slower than it should have. They, definitely not. Anything else? Moroi, my sanity was gone. It should have been a lot faster than that. I heard it hunting. Don't think it's a Myling. I was running the opposite direction, so I wasn't looking at it. So I don't have anything beyond that. I didn't see orbs in the room. It was a very quick check, but I didn't see them. So, let's do the candle test while we're here. Do I have a smudge on me this time? Nope. Cool, I don't want that anyway. Alright, well, we got... At least we found the room. There we go. Have a candle. It was so normal. But, I mean, granted, it may have waited a really long time, considering it waited till I was like 35% sanity before I hunted. 33 to be precise. That's suspicious. But again, it may just be a random... I don't know if that counts. I think I was in the room with that. Oh, it's not the shower. Hang on, what shower did you just turn on? Oh, this one? I think you just stepped in this hole. That's cool. Yeah, you turn the shower on too. Turn off the showers. You don't... Listen, you need one shower. You don't need 5. One shower is sufficient. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Wraith is out. Please tell me my hiding spots up here. Nope. Cute. That's great. Love that. Alrighty. This one? Nope. Oh, please don't give me this one. Oh, it's this one. Oh, that's lovely. One shower! What's with you in the shower? It's... Okay, there we go. So, yeah, it's definitely this room. Oh, candle's been blown out. I wasn't here for that, was I? Everything that has happened again has not happened while I've been in the room with it. Again, not a confession, just a weird statement. I believe shades can blow out candles while they're in the room with you, because that's one of, like, you can write in books that can blow out candles. Can it flush the toilet? Disgusting toilet. Needs some cleaning. Okay. Let's go ahead and build a Pulte pile. I don't have a smudge on me, so if it decides to hunt, I'm toast. That's what the crucifix is for, though. But that's what these tests are for! Okay. Oh, there's another one. That's 2. Maybe it'll be an Onryo this time. Did I throw my matches down? Of course I did. There you go. Do it again. One more time for me. Then immediately try to hunt. That'd be great, actually, if you wouldn't mind doing that. I don't have a lot to go off because that last time, I just had, like, no sanity left. So it waited a really long time. 33% sanity. I should have hunted probably earlier than that. Can I open this door? No, but I can touch it. That's fun. Do it again. Again, it's not done anything. It hasn't even blown out the candle while I'm standing in the room with it. That's not enough proof to say it's a shade, but it makes me very suspicious of it. Nothing in the cabinets. A lot of things here. Hello? That wasn't in this room, was it? Was that... Where was that? Next door? In the baby room? I feel like I'm hearing things that are closer, that are happening closer. There is a shoe out of place in here now. There's supposed to be 2 of them. The phone is now here. It's way too early to call twins. Okay. Well, we can officially say not an Onryo, though. It felt a tad bit slow when it hunted. I wasn't ready for it, so I wasn't really listening for it, but it didn't seem like it was the right... Maybe it was normal speed, I just didn't hear it, but it did not feel like it was normal speed. I like, initially went, hey, maybe this is a twin. By the way, where's the other shoe? Oh, over here. It's throwing stuff in here. I mean, this could theoretically be a twin room. It would be really weird to have them right next to each other because of the reaching ability, but they have to be on this floor somewhere. That's the rule of the twin. It has to be on the same floor. So those shoes aren't touched. So I want to hear it. I want to hear it hunt again, and I want to see if it's faster. I mean, there's a chance it won't be. But I still want to hear it. Okay, that's my other hiding spot. This feels more like a quiet round. Like I'm so locked in this time that it's not as talkative, for lack of better terminology. I have a strange feeling it's trying to move. I don't think I've got the thermometer on me anymore. I think I threw it down in my panic last time. Alright. I'm going to go get a smudge. I don't know. I feel like it's trying to move rooms. The only other room on the floor that's been messed with is the room down the hallway, so I don't feel like that's enough to confirm, hey, this is a twin. I want to hear it hunt again, because I thought it was off speed, but like I didn't have much to go on other than the fact that I was trying not to die. That wasn't very helpful for me. So I'm going to actually cause a hunt. Oh, goodness. Learn what I just did. I'm going to cause a hunt, and I am going to try to watch it from the bottom of the stairs. See if I get anything off pattern before I do anything crazy. Go from there, because if it's off, that's going to be really helpful. If it's not, well, I'm back to square one again. I have to turn the breaker back on. There we go. Okay, cool. I need some lights, please. Like yesterday. Not that one. That one's fine. I need this one. I need this one. I'm sorry, did I just get frostbite down here? Hello? I think I just got frost... Maybe that was a reflection off the parabolic. I think I just got frost... It's... Hello? Did you just mare me again? Did I just get a mare again? I don't know. I don't know where the thermometer is. I am sus of that mare flip. If it's a normal speed and there's no other trait, I might go mare. Again. Because that seems very marish to do. I'm not as confident about it as I was last time. I'm gonna listen to the speeds too, because I need to make sure this isn't a twin. We know it's not a mimic. I wonder about mare. Hide and seek, please. Okay. I have my layers. I have my sludge. That's normal. Okay. That's very normal. It didn't speed up. That's not a twin speed after all. I might just go mare because that... Oh, still hunting. That light flicker again. I might go mare again. Could you finish hunting, please? Thank you. That's a long shot. Again, to have it twice in a row, that would be a really long shot. But it did turn the light off because I turned it on. That's the only thing I have to go off of right now. It's normal speed. It didn't speed up. It's not a Galu. At least as far as I could tell. There's no orbs in there. I didn't see a shapeshift. It's not active. It's not blinky. It's not throwing stuff. Why not? Mare again. Yes! Let's go! 2 light flickers. Light flicks in 3 rounds. Goodness gracious. That finishes the weekly challenge off. Goodness. I'm not an unnormal speed ghost at all. Every single one of my ghosts were normal. 12-minute round. That's much quicker. Every single ghost I had was normal. Like, bruh. That wasn't even tricky. Alright. Yeah, ghost interactions, ghost events. This is... How many events? I mean, how many times did you do your ability? At least once. Yeah, one time it used its ability. That happened to be the time I was in the room with it. That was very, very lucky. And with that note, Detectives Only, once again, is complete. Oh my goodness. What was it? 3 normal speed ghosts, 2 mayors. Oh, my luck with mayors and no evidence runs is so high. Okay, there we go. I got 2 radios playing for some reason. Alright, I think that is probably where we are going to end the stream for today, because unfortunately I do have to get myself ready to go to work, so that's probably where we're going to end it. Had a good time today. That was fun. That was super nice. Also, Eden, thank you for the follow. I didn't mention that earlier. I saw the notification and then just slipped my mind in the presence of the hunt happening. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope your day at work goes well for you. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best, dude. And I will see you guys. Let's see, what's today? Today is Monday. So it won't be tomorrow. I don't think. It might be tomorrow. We'll see. We're going to have another stream sometime this week. I don't know exactly when it's going to be. It's probably going to be tomorrow. It's probably going to be Wednesday. If we don't record something for YouTube on Thursday, I will definitely be streaming Thursday. I'll probably be streaming Thursday anyway. Let's say tentatively the next stream will probably be on Thursday. There might be a pop-in here or there, but for sure probably going to be Thursday. And on that note, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Cataclysm, out.